Hello guys and welcome to Odds on Ligue and final match day, 38th match day, and still we have to decide which teams are going to Ligue 2, we have to decide which teams are going to play Europe and the Champions League. So let's analyze all the games, of course, with Alain Valnegri and with you. Leave your comments below, press the like and subscribe, and now let's go on with the show. Last match day in Ligue 1, Alain, many things are still to be decided. How are you?
Hello, yes, it's the last journey, some interesting game and some game who the team don't have nothing to play.
Yeah, let's go quickly actually with the ones that there is nothing to play for. The first one, for instance, every game is going to be played, by the way, at the same time, Saturday 9 p.m. local time in France. First one is Angers, Montpellier. Here, absolutely nothing to play for. Alain, two teams that are having a bad end of the season. 2 points in the last 8 games for Montpellier, 1 victory in the last 8 games for Angers.
This is the worst team in Ligue 1. Who made less points. Montpellier saved the category really soon this season, and in the last 5 games only 1 point. Angers have a good form because they can catch the salvation one journey before the end of the season, and that one is a very good point. We heard some voice of Angers will be change of owner during the summer. Is a positive thing, I think, because they have a lot of problem inside of the club in administrative part, and it can be a really good things. In my opinion, Angers arrived with best form, like Montpellier for that game, and we can try the victory of Angers. Odds are interesting, 2.00 for Angers victory.
Okay, next game, also nothing to play for. Brest, Bordeaux, very sad game for Bordeaux, going to Ligue 2 after that draw against Lorient. And they have so many problems, Alain, so let's see when are we going to see a historic team of France like Girondin Bordeaux back in Ligue 1.
Yes, it's curiously, but every 31 year, Bordeaux go to second division. It passed in the last 62 years, and he reproduced that this season. Is true in the 90s. They go to the Ligue 2 for economical and corruption problem, but it's a fact. Bordeaux is back to the Ligue 2. Is hard for the team, especially for the fans. And we will be what will be the project, because Ligue 2 is hard. It's hard to go back directly in Ligue 1. Brest finish well the season. We saw a very good version of Brest in first period in Monaco, and they can reproduce that type of game in front of its public. And I think Brest will be winning. In front of the worst defense in Ligue 1 in the last 40 years, like Bordeaux. Brest victory, odds 2.00.
89 goals conceded for Bordeaux. So if you are thinking, why are they going to Ligue 2? Take a look at that. Bad season for Bordeaux, of course, the worst team in this Ligue 1. Very bad season also for Lyon, only good when they played in the Europa League. They won't play in Europe next season, especially because their away form is being so poor during the whole season. Alain and Clermont, time for them to celebrate, because it's a huge achievement to stay in Ligue 1.
Yes, it's the first season in Ligue 1 in his history, and they saved the category. They start really well. We saw a very good version in Ligue 2 about last season to Clermont. And when winter is coming, we saw a lot of difficulty, but they can suffer, they can adapt itself, his model of play, his style to the Ligue 1 to save the category. That one is a party for Clermont, because they have rivalry with Lyon for the nearest between both city. In the game in the first round was a crazy game. They finished 3-3, and I think Clermont will be have a lot of motivation for that game. We can try the first surprise in this last journey with Clermont double 1x. Odds are interesting. 2.00 to Clermont don't lose against Lyon Saturday.
Hey, remember the away form of Lyon, really bad this season. Actually, if you take a look at the standings for the away games, they are in the 11th position, only 5 victories. As visitors, next game, this one much more interesting. Lens Monaco, 9 consecutive victories for Monaco. 2 months ago, we could never think that they could finish second the season, but they are just 1 victory away to finish running up. The problem, Alain, that this is a very difficult game with Lens also trying to qualify for Europe and also ending pretty well the season.
Yes, Monaco won in Lens in Coupe de France against 4-2. It was a really electric game, but it was in the worst period about Lens. Lens is back. Lens is back. We saw a very good version in Lens. The last journey are pretty good to Lens, and they're fighting for a European place. Lens doesn't win against Monaco since 2010 at home, and the odds give a lot of favorite to Monaco, but I think Lens catch a positive results. Monaco with a draw, they are a Champions team. But we know in France, the third place is dangerous because you must pass to the playoff. And Monaco last year lose against Shakhtar Donetsk in playoff. But I am confident with Lens to catch a positive results. Double opportunity, 1x, odds 1.81. And after, with the statistic, they win the last 9 games. Someday they will be finished, and I think in Bollard, Lens can catch a positive results.
Lens, if they win, they can still qualify for the conference, but they have to wait for Strasbourg and Nice to drop points. So it's going to be tough and hard to see Lens playing in Europe next season. Next game is Lille Rennes. A very bad season for Lille, the current champions. They won't play in Europe next season. They are in the middle of the table, and this is a massive game for Rennes. Slight options, very few options to go to the Champions League. But if I'm not wrong, Alain, they can still do it, and they have also to win to keep the Europa League spot.
The only good things about Lille this season was the form away, because away they catch a really good results. They win in the most difficult field in Ligue 1 and the Champions League, when they can arrive to the 80s final in Champions League. Except that is really negative the season about Lille. There will be change a lot. The team during the summer is the last team for some player like Botman, like Renato Sanchez, like Jonathan David, Jonathan Bamba. But Lille at home this season, they suffer a lot, and Rennes need points to fight the Champions League. Odds are not so high for the Rennes victory, but I think Rennes can be winning in the north of France. Rennes winning, seeing 2 odds 1.80.
Alain, what is happening if we have the same points, for instance? Because Rennes, they can arrive to 68. They have to wait for Monaco and Marseille to lose.
Yes, but the problem of Rennes was away this season, because at home it wasn't of the best team in Ligue 1. But away they lose a lot of points, especially in front of team in the last part of the classification. In the biggest game, Rennes give the prestation and gave very good game, and I am confident Rennes winning in Lille Saturday.
Next game, Lorient 3. Here nothing to play for, just the two teams that are safe. They suffered actually during the whole season, but they can celebrate the salvation, this Lorient 3.
Lorient in December, I think nobody was thinking Lorient can save the category. Don't fire the trainer, and it was the best decision when the public opinion asked to fire Pelletier at the Pellissier, and at the end they have reason, the board, and Lorient can save this category easily. In front of Troyes suffered at the beginning to adapt itself in Ligue 1, but the market during January and the change of the manager was the good decision. I think Lorient will be more motivated about his last game. The tendencies about the last weeks are good. Lorient winning, seeing one odds 2.25.
And the drama is in here, La Boisjour, Nantes, Saint-Etienne. Nantes, great season, of course, winning the Coupe de France. But for Saint-Etienne, at least they have to get a point. Probably it's going to be enough to play. The play out is going to be against Auxerre or Sochaux. We still don't know. But probably a point is enough for Saint-Etienne. Do you think they are going to make it? Because they had lost the last 4 games.
Difficult. Really difficult. I made a lot of mistakes with Saint-Etienne. I believe in Saint-Etienne in the last weeks, but they don't catch the point necessary to save that play out. And now is difficult. The situation in Nantes will be a big party to celebrate the French Cup. Some player will be played the last game with Canary team, and I don't saw Saint-Etienne catch a positive results in Nantes Saturday, and Saint-Etienne and Nantes was the biggest rivalry in the 70s in France. Their fight, both teams, for the title in that years, and they conserve that type of rivalry. And I think Nantes doesn't will be make any gift to Saint-Etienne. They wanna finish the season in positive way, and I choose Nantes winning. Odds 2.62 for Nantes Saint-Etienne Saturday.
If Saint-Etienne lose, another historic team that goes down to Ligue 2. Next game, also a lot to play for, Marseille Strasbourg, because Marseille still can finish runner-up. They are having a very bad end of the season, only 1 victory in the last 5 games in all competitions. They were second for most part of the season, and now they are third. Still, they need even to get points to qualify for the Champions League, Alain, and it won't be easy because Strasbourg, they are also fighting for the European spots.
Yes, it's one of the biggest game in this journey. In the last game in Rennes, we don't saw Marseille enter in the field in the first half and suffer a defeat. Who can avoid that? But Saturday they don't have choice. They must winning. They must winning to put pressure to Monaco and wait to see if Monaco are not winning in loss. Strasbourg is in a very good form. They will play this game like all the season with a defensive structure really strong and transition. Marseille suffered that type of team, but I think there will be concede space for Marseille during the game, and I saw goals in that game. The over 2.5 for Olympique Marseille Racing Club de Strasbourg at odds 1.79.
Next game is PSG Metz. Last game for a poor season, I would say, for PSG at home. Perhaps last game of Mbappé. Let's see. And for Metz, as we mentioned, is going to be very important because they are out of the direct relegation spots. I guess it was the goal and no one believed it a couple of weeks ago. But victories against Angers and Lyon make them very close to fight in the play-out. What can we expect in this PSG Metz? I guess PSG want to say goodbye to their supporters with a thrashing result against Metz.
I have a lot of doubt. About the implication, the motivation about Paris Saint-Germain and their meet a team who play for his life in Ligue 1. 3 weeks ago, we saw Metz was in Ligue 2, but they have a big reaction because 7 points in the last 9 points winning. They're winning against Lyon in Metz, and I think we can try the big surprise for that game. The double for X2 for Metz doesn't lose is interesting. Odds 5, and I choose that Metz doesn't lose in Parc des Princes Saturday because we must to try, and we saw a Paris Saint-Germain with less fiability this season in spite of the title.
Wow, the odds are huge for the double chance for Metz, that's for sure. Metz to win is only 17. PSG thrashed Montpellier 0-4 the last game, even if their players are absolutely on holidays for a couple of months. Lucky them, they have a lot of money and they have a lot of holidays this season, the PSG players. And the last game, Alain, Reims, nothing to play for Reims, although they've been competitive and dangerous until the end, especially away from home for Nice. It's a bit disappointing, the end of the season, because they were in Champions League spots for a lot of time. Galtier was doing a good football with Nice, also playing the cup final, and at the end, perhaps they don't even qualify for European competitions.
Nice, until the end of January, was the best team away. They catch really good results in Ligue 1, in Coupe de France, that can eliminate Paris Saint-Germain in Parc des Princes. But the last 7 games away are really negative, only 5 points, about 21. And it was one of the strengths about Nice. And they lose that. The last game are really negative. In the newspaper, we read a lot of problem between Galtier and the board, and that one is a really bad news. And we saw Reims the last game in Saint-Etienne can winning. Reims doesn't give gifts to nobody, and in the first game they suffered needs, especially for the goal against Stade de Reims. And I think we can try the double 1x. Odds 2.00 to Nice doesn't winning in Reims Saturday.
They need to win again and wait for Strasbourg and Rennes not to win to qualify, at least for the conference and for European spots. Alain, this is all over. We've analyzed every single game in Ligue 1, our new addition for this new season. With you, of course. Thanks for all the tips and all the ACCAs. You nailed some of them. Let's try the last one.
The last one. Brest Girondin, Signe 1, odds 2.00. Lens Monaco, odds 1x, odds 1.81. Lorient 3, Signe 1, odds 2.25. And Olympique Marseille, Racing Club de Strasbourg, over 2.5, odds 1.79 for a total 14.57.
Thank you, Alain. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Ciao.
You have now all the info to bet in this final match day. Do you think Saint-Etienne is gonna get safe? Which team is gonna play in the Champions League? Let me know, of course, in the comment section. Remember to press the like and subscribe, and remember also that we have a podcast for you. Au revoir, merci beaucoup.